Hello, my Flash 5 semester 27, the head coach of your PGL season for Detroit Cobalions. This week we'll be going against the New York Klinks. This will be my week 1 team builder against the New York Klinks. I did not give a team draft recap because I was lazy and I don't want to think about my thought process. I was also very not wanting to do this, or not wanting to do like a team recap of my draft because I was not super proud of it. I was mostly just randomly picking mons. Like I took my first my first 3 mons were like legitimate. So on my team, I will hopefully be posting them on the screen right now. Like maybe like here-ish. You can't see my mouse, but like right here. I have Blissey, Cafagragus, Crafty, Latios, Mega Charizard Y, Sandslash, Mega Sceptile, because I thought I'd play mind games. And then Slurpuff, Cradily, Feraligatr, and Raikou. I took the first, Raikou, we picked them up from last season, contracted him, and then the first 2 Pokemon were just, I saw the team, which way the draft was starting off. It seemed like it was going to be pretty bulky, as far as I can tell, so I thought I'd pick up a good core and then base everything off that later. So I got Blissey, Cafagragus, and now, without further ado, let's quickly go to the other team. We'll be taking on the New York Klinks Pokemon. Wow, no, get out of here! Not Discord. I don't want that open. So we'll be taking on the New York Klinks Pokemon that he has on his current roster for Season 4. He's got Tornadus T, Fortress, Amoonguss, Latias, Genesect, Reuniclus, Tyrantrum, Hariyama, Magmortar, Golurk, Mega Diancie, and Rotom Wash. Damn, this team this team is going to be quite annoying. I also don't have face cam because I look horrible. But yeah, Tornadus T, very annoying mon. Many different kinds of sets that you can pull off. Fortress, Amoonguss, Genesect, Latias sort of, and Tyrantrum sort of, if he's not Scarfed, and Rotom Wash if they're not defensive, are all Pokemon that Mega Charizard Y could take on. So that's the reason why I decided to pick up Mega Charizard Y for this game. I slapped on, I put Flamethrower for most because I don't want to miss moves, and I knew that whatever mons would be hitting would be super effective, so there's no better reason. Solar Beam strictly for the Rotom Wash, a little bit for the Golurk, and then I picked up Air Slash for I guess sort of Hariyama. It was just there just in case he brought the Hariyama. I didn't really think Hariyama would do much against my team, so I brought it, and I put Dragon Pulse for the Latias just in case, good coverage. And then I had to put a full 252 in special attack and speed because Charizard is base 100 and Genesect's base 99, and I wanted to make sure that I outsped the Genesect unless it's Scarfed. So I put that. Next thing I wanted to do was slap on a rocker and make sure that we don't have any rocks on our team. So a good Pokemon that I thought that would be able to pull that out was my Sandslash. So I put Stealth Rock and Rapid Spin as first moves. Then I put Earthquake and Knockoff just to make sure I can get rid of possible leftovers kids, possible Scarfers, that kind of jazz. And then I put him as physically bulky because I needed a wall. I felt as though that I probably needed a physical wall for this team because I didn't want to have to bring in physical for the moveset that I brought. I didn't think that bringing physically offensive or offensive Sandslash would have worked out too well. So the Sandslash Earthquake was just for stab, obviously, and knockoff. I explained earlier. So slash. I can't do the nasal out, so I gotta stay relatively quiet because everyone's trying to sleep. So next we got Manny. I decided to make him physically offensive because we do have a lot of special threats that we can use, but we don't have too many physical threats because bringing in Feraligatr this week would have been really bad because we do have Charizard Y. Charizard Y and Feraligatr don't mesh well at all, so they basically have to be working mutually exclusively. They'll probably never be on a team together unless they really have to, but I just felt as though that this week riding with a physically offensive Raikou was probably the way to go, mostly because Tornadus T can be assault vested, and no matter how many times I tried, there was no way to get a good amount of damage on a Tornadus T. It would be a 2-hit KO most of the time, maybe even a 3-hit KO if I don't put a Choice Specs or Life Orb, or if I decide to set up 2 comp mines. I didn't want to set up too many. I didn't want that, so I decided to go with a Choice Band, most because Wild Charge does OHKO. Crunch does OHKO Golurk it does OHKO Golurk. I'm just barring like the obvious fact that it might be like Sash. Ironhead for Mega Diancie because Mega Diancie is like base 110, so I had to put enough speed, 216, to outspeed a Mega Diancie that is jolly fully invested. So there's that, and then 252 attack because I need as much power as I can, and then 40 HP because utility stuff, and Volt Switch because I didn't want to reveal that I am physically offensive unless really like I have to. So I put Volt Switch so I can have a nice Volt Switching core. Not really, I don't really have a Volt Switching core, but it's just something to work with. Next, I needed a Pokemon that was a special wall, so Blissey filled that gap so perfectly, especially with what he had. I couldn't bring Compagrigus this time because there were a little too many mons that could take him on. The only Pokemon that I had to really work with, be worried about, was Hariyama, unless like Tornadus I think Tornadus can learn Superpower, so I think if it's, and then Golurk can learn Dynamic Punch or Drain Punch. I do not remember. I know it learned one of those punches. So, Blissey, our Joy, will be our special wall. 252 in physical defense, just so I can live those physical moves a little bit better, but it's not gonna. I don't know. I think that tends to be a very good idea. I put leftovers because you want to be bulky. Put Aromatherapy, Toxic Soft Boiled, and Seismic Toss. No, I put Stealth Rocks on this. Wow, I meant Stealth Rocks, not Toxic. I think I'm going to go with Stealth Rocks because I don't want Sand Slash to be the only rocker, and it looks like this team could get hurt from rockers, and the possible Mega Diancie with its Magic Bounce would be annoying, so if I have Sand Slash, it would be pretty bad. So I'm going to quickly put Stealth Rocks on these. Oh god, this is embarrassing. Quickly put Stealth Rocks. Oh yeah, everything else is good. Next we got our our Scrafty. Decided to put a Lumberry Moxie combo because although there's only like one Pokemon that can burn me, it's still a burn. Well, technically my Mortar could burn me if it gets like a fire type move. But Rotom Watch could get Willow me, and that would ruin my day. So I just mostly want to be able to set up a Dragon Dance, and I should be able to just, with my speed investment, with one Dragon Dance, I'll be able to outspeed Genesect, and then a second Dragon Dance, I'll be able to outspeed the rest of his team. Tornadus T is just too fast. I can't outspeed it even with 252 and 1.5, so I just thought it was useless, so I just had to outspeed the important Pokemon, and I thought that would be Genesect, so I thought I'd put Fire Punch just in case, because Charizard, rocks, he has 1, 2, 3 rockers, 4 technically, technically 4 rockers on his, 4 possible rockers on his team, so I needed Fire Punch just in case for the Genesect and the Fortress. They would be really good moves. Crunch and Drain Punch because they're good coverage. I don't want knockoff. I don't like knockoff. For the most part, Moxie is just so I can get every time I get a kill, I'll be able to get, be able to put it in the work. And then finally I put Latios. Your boy is leftovers comp mind. I think this will be a decent set. It's not something that I put too much time into. I just thought that I needed a special attacker. And I thought that Latios would probably be the best bet, considering that he, first of all, hits a lot of, Draco hits hard. No matter how much you think about it, it's going to hit anything besides Mega Diancie hard. Fortress is not a good special wall, and if he wants to keep a Fortress against a Latios, I can start comp minding. That's probably a really good start. If he wants to bring in a Moongus, I have Psyshock. HP Fire for the Fortress if he wants to bring that in. Most because I don't want to be dropping Dracos and decreasing my special attack too much, but I want to be bulky and just start putting in the work. So your boy, 252 speed, mostly because Mega Diancie is that fast, so just in case, like, it'd be a speed tie, so I just need to be in whatever position I can to at least give myself a chance if I end up going against a Mega Diancie. And what other? I think there's one other Pokemon that goes 110 on SP. Yeah, the Latias is also 110, so I need whatever chances I can to give me that boost. I was tempted to put Tailwind, but at the same time, there's not really that many Mons on my team that will benefit too much. Like, the only thing that I could imagine is if the Charizard will be able to outspeed Mega Diancie. Well, Mega Diancie won't die to a Solar Beam unless it's like at half health. So there's really no point. So me putting on Tailwind wasn't a good idea. And I put Leftovers just because I want to set up Combines. And I want to have like the possibility of setting up as much as I can. And yeah, guys, that's the thought process I have for that. Like, it'll, like I don't know. This team is really, like, I'm really rusty, and this team seems like it's going to be really, like, a little bit annoying, but I just knew that I needed Charizard Y, because it does just break through this dire team. So as long as I keep the rocks off of my side, I should be fine. And yeah, guys, if you guys did enjoy this, this team builder, I will attempt to be making them better. I will make sure to leave Papa C in the description below so you guys can check him out for his team builder. Also, make sure to hit the subscribe button to join the Flash 5 Boys and to see the week battle against the New York Klinks and to support the Detroit Cobalions, who are currently 0-0 because the start of the season has just started. And I will see you guys